Commissioner Griner to lead us in the invocation and the pledge, please. Please rise.
Dear Lord, just thank you for this wonderful day you've given us, Lord, and just help us to make the best use for it for your benefit, Lord, and just lead us and guide us here tonight, help us to make good decisions, and Lord, we just thank you for all that you do for us, and just thank you for our military and the freedoms that they provide, and allow us to have, Lord, each and every day, and just bless them and keep them safe. And we love you very much. Amen. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mr. Griner. Okay, I think we might have a couple of special guests with us. I believe we've got someone with leadership, Lounge Youth Leadership, Ms. Shay Jackson. Is that correct? Welcome. Are you the only one here? Yes, sir. All right, well, good. When there's only one that shows up, then you get to come up and make a special presentation and provide a speech for us. Oh, okay. Well, again, welcome, and I hope you're enjoying your year in the Youth Leadership Program. It's a great program here in our community, and we're very, very proud of each and every one of you that participate. So, again, welcome. Okay, at this time, then we'll, Commissioners, inside your package, you'll find your minutes for the work session of April the 9th and your minutes from the regular session of April the 10th. If there's no additions, deletions, or corrections that needs to be made to those minutes, then I'll be entertaining a motion to approve.
I move we approve as presented, Mr. Chairman.
Do we have a motion to approve the minutes as presented? Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, like sign. Hearing none, the motion carries. Our one agenda item tonight is 6A. This is the grant of an easement for the utility right-of-way for Moody Azalea Commons. Mr. Stoughton?
Yes, sir. This is a grant of easement for utility right-of-way to provide access to service and maintain the water and sewer lines serving the Azalea Commons residential area off of Valdale Road.
Okay. Any questions for Mr. Stoughton?
No, sir.
Okay, hearing none, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
Do we have a motion to approve? Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second. Any discussion on the motion? Hearing none, I'll call the vote. All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, like sign. Hearing none, the motion carries. As you are aware, Commissioners, agenda item 6B had been pulled from the agenda due to some additional information that needed to be provided, and we'll consider this at our next meeting. Agenda item 7, County Manager's Report. Mr. Pritchard. Okay, County Manager has no report. We have one citizen wishing to be heard. Is that Jacinta Howell? Okay, if you would, please come forward and state your name and address for the record, please.
My name is Jacinta Howell, and I live at 3582 Beulah Circle.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes, ma'am. Go right ahead.
So I'm coming before you today, and forgive me for speaking fast, but I've only been given 5 minutes. I felt that the most appropriate thing to do for my 5 minutes was to read a post that I made on Facebook regarding the concerns that I had. So I'll go ahead and read that for you. So again, this is an open letter to Lowndes County and the City of Valdosta Engineering Department. Feel free to share and like and add comments, as I would like these departments to take some action on these situations. So to whom it may concern, I am writing this letter out of concern for multiple issues that I have continuously noticed regarding the road maintenance and infrastructure in the roads in Lowndes County and Valdosta city limits. This is in no way to attempt to shame or any particular person or department, but to bring to light these issues in order that they may be given careful consideration and fixed as deemed necessary. As a citizen who's lived in Lowndes County for over 20 years, I've seen this county and the city grow in number, but unfortunately, our road infrastructure has not caught up with that growth, making it what seems like a battle nearly every time we travel in this area. Now, it's true that each driver has the responsibility of driving as safely as possible, but at the same time, the individuals responsible for the actual road setup have the responsibility to mitigate any potential dangers they may have inadvertently created by their structure or how they are set up. In my personal opinion, the county and city are failing in that area, leading to dangerous travel, increased road rage, and frustrations as well. So let me provide you with a few examples, some of which I have personally called and reported, but have not seen any changes regarding. So the intersection of Oak Street Extension and Bemis Road, there's a gas station that's located there. I hope you guys are all familiar with where I'm talking about. The Flash Foods gas station located there. At multiple times during the day, there are people that are at that light turning left off of Oak Street Extension onto Bemis. And at the same time, multiple times throughout the day, there's someone turning off of Bemis onto Oak Street Extension and then wanting to make that immediate left into the gas station, though there are double yellow lines that indicate that this should not be happening. I'm trying to skip a little for the sake of time, but they can't complete the turn because of those cars that are trying to actually turn onto Bemis. So what this actually causes is a traffic backup into Bemis Road. I have personally witnessed this happening with school buses. The last thing you want is a school bus hanging out in the middle of an intersection on Bemis. Again, I've personally witnessed this on multiple occasions, which led me to call the engineering department. This is a couple months ago. I understand there has been a change in leadership there, to request for a no left turn sign to be put at that location, which really just reinforces what the road actually already states to do based on the double yellow line. However, that request was not honored, and I received no follow-up on it. Bemis Road in itself is a hazard. Yes, there's been many improvements and the reduction in head-on collisions from the days in which the divider didn't exist, because again, I've lived here long enough to see that change in Bemis Road. However, there's still an abundance of hazards that exist. Individuals turning left onto Bemis Road from whatever intersection often hang out in the middle divide as a waiting area until the traffic clears in the direction in which they are wanting to travel. This causes issues with individuals that are using that same turning lane to make a U-turn. I, again, have personally seen this cause accidents and nearly cause accidents on a daily basis. This problem could simply be alleviated if signs were put up stating that U-turns have the right-of-way, or if traffic lights were installed at those particular intersections where this happens frequently, i.e. Bemis Road and Old Pine Road, Bemis Road and Huntley Drive, which is by Taco Bell, and Bemis Road and Knights Academy. Traffic flow. Certain intersections that would be much better served and flow better if there were traffic lights put there in place. Two examples that I come up with off the top of my head are 4th Street Extension and Knights Academy Road, and also Lake Lowry Road and Cherry Creek. Accidents and near accidents happen frequently there because people are trying to find a gap in traffic just to get where they're going. If there was a censored traffic light there, the flow would be much better, and I believe the accidents would be reduced as well. These are just a few areas of my concern, things that I pointed out. Below on this post, there were many people who actually commented of other intersections that they would love to see improvements on and other road areas, including the road that runs in front of Walmart, where they recently just actually repaired. I actually had to call the city marshal for that to get repaired. So what I'm saying is there could be a lot of improvements made, but somebody is lacking in terms of enforcing these things and taking a look and seeing what improvements can actually be made. If the city is growing, the road infrastructure needs to be keeping up with it.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. No other citizens? Any other business?
Motion to adjourn.
Okay, have a motion to adjourn.